Well, let's talk about that. I mean,
Yep.
seeing the field and wearing the Fresno State uniform, what were
Yeah.
the emotions like?
It felt really good to get the pads wet. You know, it's been a while. Felt good to get a little contact. You know, I've been missing that because us quarterbacks, we don't get hit at practice. So that definitely felt good. And it just felt good representing my hometown, Fresno, and just playing for my hometown team, the Bulldogs. So it felt great, yeah.
And to have the trust in the coaching staff that they put in you for that play call specifically, I mean, what sort of confidence did that give you?
Yeah, it gave me a lot of confidence, you know, just that they believe in me. Shout out to Coach Baxter. You know, it's a special teams play, so if the look's not there, then we're going to kick the extra point. So we got out there fast. It was great preparation. We had a night meeting right before, and he said if you don't like the look, you can send in the team and we'll kick it. But I saw the look, and he gave me the green light to run it, and so that's what happened, yeah.
And as a kid who sat up there in Bulldog gear, I mean,
Yeah.
what was the feedback like after the game for you?
No, it was like a dream come true for sure. Just seeing my parents sit where I usually sat, 8, 9 years ago. Just seeing them up in the stands cheering for me, especially after the 2-point conversion. Yeah, like I said, dream come true for sure. Felt amazing.
What's the experience been like, kind of being able to grow and develop these past few seasons and just get your opportunity finally?
Yeah, I'm just gonna talk about like our quarterback, group. We have 3 good quarterbacks, or all good quarterbacks. We have 3 quarterbacks that win in the game, let alone on Saturday. We had Wood get a touchdown, Mikey, and then obviously a 2-point conversion. So the process has been really good. Just learning from Mikey. I mean, Mikey's he's a great player. Just learning from and film from him. Even Wood, and then Coach Wade just doing a great job teaching all of us quarterbacks, you know, the plays, how to process reads, all that type of stuff.
What does it say about kind of McCann and what he calls here, that you guys still get opportunities to go in, and whether it's running a 2-point play or, running for a touchdown, you guys still get opportunities even though Mikey's been the starter?
Right, absolutely. And McCann has, expressed to us that, it's the next man up. So whether that's injury or just getting your opportunity in a run play or whatever that is, he just says, do your best. Like, when you get your shot, don't mess it up. We believe in you. So, yeah.
I mean, walking down the ramp for the first time as a Fresno State guy, obviously that was last season, but what were the emotions like for you?
It was breathtaking, really. I think I really got chills running down that ramp. We run down the ramp and everyone's, screaming, cheering. So that was amazing. That's probably my favorite moment as a Bulldog so far. It was first home game running down, hearing the crowd roar. So, yeah.
Jaden.
When we talked a few weeks ago, you said all eyes on you this season. You know you're going to take on a big role. Take me through, obviously, getting that punt return touchdown. What's going through your mind?
Coach Bax just knows how to draw up great game plans for our special teams. I was just going out there to execute. He was talking about it all week. He wanted us to break one. It's almost been about 2 years since one. Last one was Nico Remigio when I was a freshman redshirt. So I wanted to make a statement, and that was one way to do it. Go out there and score after the play before was a fumble. So, I wanted to redeem myself and show the red wave, like, y'all can trust me back there. So.
How do you wipe that off, that fumble, and just move on to the next play?
Regardless, there's another play that's going to be ran after that. You just can't let that bring you or your teammates down. Your facial expression, sitting on the bench, et cetera, et cetera. I just didn't want my energy to be low for the rest of the game and just throw my whole game off because it was very early in the game. So.
Was there a coach that said keep your head up or anything after that?
It was everybody that came to the sideline. I personally didn't want to talk to anybody because I was already just in my head like that could have been the tub. But I just wanted to go out there and, just hear my coaches had to say, hear my teammates had to say, just constructive criticism and go out there and make a play.
You had a huge game, obviously. Magdalena had a monster game. I mean, what do you see as a guy in the wide receiver room when he puts up 235 like that?
I'm proud. You know what I'm saying? Like, he waited his turn too, and for him to go out there and make big plays the way he did, I'm just proud to see him, do what he did. That's big time plays. Time after time again, 235. That's a crazy number. I don't know. I want to touch something like that too someday. So, I'm proud for my guy Mac, and I just wish him the best for the rest of the season.
And looking ahead to this week, you scored a touchdown against the Aggies, 3 games ago. How different is this year's defense versus what you guys faced in the bowl game?
I would say for one bowl game, they wasn't ready to play. They wasn't really ready to play. It was a bowl game. They were just ready to get season over. But I know for sure they want their get back. I know for sure they want to, come out here and play hard, especially at home, our home turf, and want to make a statement because we made a statement over there. So we just got to come out with physicality and toughness to, go out there and win.
What identity do you guys take on when you run down that ramp and defend the home turf?
Nobody's crossing that line without having to go through the Bulldogs. They have to go through us. They have to defeat us. They have to do anything. If they want to do anything, they got to go through us.
So what is the coach doing? What's he feeding you guys? What is he doing for the wide receiving corps to be stepping up these last couple of weeks? Obviously, you had a great game against Michigan. Obviously, last week the Magdalena, man. So what's the coach doing with that crew, man?
I'll say we just have playmakers. Coach trusts us with the ball in our hands, trust us with certain play calls, and we just got to go out there and execute. We go out here every day and execute those plays. That's practice makes perfect, but we go out there and we know it's no different. It's pitch and catch with our QBs, and we try to go out there and make every play easier for Mikey, Jay Wood, Mandel, whoever's out there, so they can look good and we make the offense look good. So.
And obviously, you guys played against New Mexico State in the bowl game and everything else. So, how much have you guys been evaluating that game tape, or has it been, hey, new season, new coach, clean slate? Is that how you guys have been approaching the preparation?
Yeah, it's not the same team as last year. Like I said, they're on a different mentality coming into the Fresno. They want to come beat us. We beat them pretty badly, and that's what we want to do again this week. But I just feel like our guys are just ready to and prepare for the battle this week.
Yeah, and when you say that, like, hey, we want to beat them, they want to beat us, it sounds like it's all personal, and obviously there is some close connection. Obviously, you guys played them last week. Skipper was saying that he coached under Tony Sanchez and stuff like that, and you guys have met, several times. So would you say that, in a sense, this game is kind of personal?
Yeah, I know a couple people over there. It's kind of personal for me, too. He's on the opposite side of the ball as me. I'll be going against him. So, I want to go put my hat on somebody's hat and, go make plays like I did last weekend and trying to continue to do that for the rest of the season. So.
For sure. And from what you've seen, what is your personal evaluation assessment of the Aggie defense?
They can't guard us. That's what I want to. They can't guard us. We got speed. We got route runners. We got playmakers with the ball in their hands. They can't guard us. We just have to. They have to guard us, and we have to make them look silly. You know what I'm saying? We have to just go out there and do what we do best. Mikey put the ball up there for us. Malik run the ball. O-line do what they supposed to do. D-line even goes to the secondary. So we all got to do our part for us to get this win, special teams included.
No, and then obviously, good. Doing 2 great weeks and stuff like that. How does Moss plan on getting open against the Aggie defense this weekend?
Do the same thing I did every week. Just go in there with the right mentality of nobody can guard me. I'm the best on this field. I just want to go out there and knowing or feeling I'm the best. If you feel that way, you're gonna do that way. You're gonna move that way, and that's just how I roll. So.
Touchdown for Fresno State. Obviously, to play for Fresno State's a huge goal, but to put 6 points on the board, what was the Mello family's reaction like?
Oh, they were going crazy. Every single one of them was just screaming their butts off, and after the game, we were all celebrating. It was really fun.
Did you get any texts, or was your phone blowing up afterwards?
Yeah, I got a lot of texts from former players and teammates and family and all that, so it was really cool.
When was the last time you scored a touchdown? Was it at Hanford High?
Yeah, last year, my senior year at Hanford High.
Okay.
Yep.
Walk us through the position you typically play. I mean, how would you assess how the defense fared against Sacramento State?
I think we did really good. We showed a lot of promise, and we were flying around and getting to the ball, being physical. So, I think we're ready to take the next step this week.
Aggies this week, a team you played just 3 games ago. How different is this year's team versus what you faced in the bowl game?
They're a lot different. I think that they're going to come ready to play, so we got to be on our A game.
What is it specifically about the changes? I mean, you can't reveal too much, right? But
yeah, they have a lot of player personnel changes. They brought in a lot of new guys, and they're a physical team, so we got to be ready to set our pads.
I haven't asked you about the coaching change, but to have Tim Skipper's voice lead the locker room, what's that been like as a fellow linebacker?
Yeah, it's been awesome to see him take that next step and be able to lead all of us, because he was always really inspiring in the linebacker room, so now the whole team gets to hear it. It's pretty cool.
What is it like as a senior to walk down that ramp? You've only got a couple more chances to do that.
Yeah, it's surreal to think about. It's almost done, but cherish every moment while you can.
What sort of goals have you set for yourself and this team?
Just be able to contribute in any way I can to help the team and take the team as far as possible.
So that means scoring on 4th and 1.
Yes, sir.
Coach McCann said that you've been lobbying for that play for a while. So how did that process go to be able to become that guy?
Yeah, I've been telling him for a long time to let me play fullback because I used to play in high school. So it was really cool to be able to, get some reps at it in practice and finally go out there on the field and play.
Seeing the defense celebrate on the sideline a lot seems like there's a real family aspect to the defense. Do you feel that?
Yeah, for sure. We're a tight-knit group, and it was awesome to be able to get to the sideline and celebrate, and everybody's going crazy. Love those guys.